Celebrities who are allegedly rude to their fans, Part 1. First up, we have Avril Lavigne. People allege that Avril Lavigne did not want to get anywhere near her fans after a slew of awkwardly distanced photos went viral. It looked like she wanted nothing to do with her fans, and Brazilian fans came out and said they paid $400 to take these awkward family photos. Avril did come out and say that she does love her fans and does get close to them, but just not in certain countries, mainly based on security breaches. Next up, we have James Corden, and I have a personal story about this, but on a thread on Reddit, fans said that during a filming of a UK game show called A League of Their Own, James Corden threw multiple tantrums and screamed at anybody who asked to take a photo with him. When I went to a taping of The Late Late Show, he only acted like he cared about his audience when the cameras were rolling. When the cameras were done rolling, he went on his phone, and he yelled at us when he felt like we weren't clapping or laughing loud enough. Maybe you're just not funny. And lastly, we have Justin Bieber. From canceling meet and greets, acting erratically, and refusing hugs and pictures, it's hit or miss. Celebrities who are allegedly rude to their fans, Part 2. Today we will be discussing Anna Kendrick. You may know her from Pitch Perfect 1, 2, and 3, and maybe Twilight, but that's about it, so bold of her to be so mean. Back in February, TikToker and stylist I Am Tahira on my right made a video about Anna Kendrick talking about what it was like to work with her. Spoiler alert, not fucking good. In the video, Tahira talks about how she had to help style Anna for an event. Anna literally refused to talk to her, would only talk to her through her PR team. Her and her PR team demanded that she got $10,000 to wear a dress to an event for 2 hours, and at said event they collected fan mail for her which they said that she doesn't read it and that they should throw it away. Another fan claimed that they stayed at the same hotel as Anna and that she had a very apparent attitude. Another said that she was a nightmare to work with at Sundance. She wasn't friendly to anyone, especially fans that waited hours to meet her, and she's overall just not a nice person. Like and follow for Part 3. Celebrities who are allegedly rude to their fans, Part 3. First up, we have Christina Aguilera. Ex-Tina is known for her very big voice, but apparently with that big voice comes a very big attitude. There were multiple reports from fans saying that she closed an entire store so that she could shop alone in peace. Apparently, there were already people in the store, so when she arrived, they were forced to leave. And a contestant on The Voice says that they were reprimanded by Christina when they weren't paying attention for like 2 seconds. Next up, we have Jamie Foxx. Although he's an amazing actor, apparently there's a bunch of things that rub him the wrong way. Like being invited to an event in honor of the army. Apparently he showed up to the army event, ignored the entire crowd, including many of his fans, and he refused to remove his sunglasses the entire night. He also was being interviewed at an all-star basketball game, and when he was asked about then-girlfriend Katie Holmes, he stormed off. And lastly, we have Adam Levine. Adam was accused of saying that he would not hand his autograph to ugly chicks. He's been reported to be obnoxious and mean. Celebrities who are allegedly rude to their fans, Part 4. First up, we have Robert Pattinson, mainly known for his role as Edward Cullen in the Twilight series. It's no secret that the Twilight community is a die-hard community. They eat, sleep, breathe Twilight. In a 2013 interview with the Huffington Post, Robert Pattinson made a very rude comment about his fans. Said, and I quote, "Sometimes I ask myself what these masses of people do the whole day. They comment on anything having even remotely to do with Twilight. They're your fans." Next up, we have Lea Michele. Not only is she rude to fans, she's just rude in general. On the British TV show This Morning, directly after her interview, she just got up and left. Did not say a word. And a while back on the Paramount lot, Haley Steinfeld was auditioning for True Grit and saw Lea Michele, asked her for an autograph, and Lea Michele acted like she did not exist. And lastly, we have Rachel Ray. Fans reported that when Rachel Ray came out to do a show, she was cold to the audience, seemed like she did not want to be there, and complained and rolled her eyes a lot. Celebrities who have allegedly been rude to their fans, Part 5. First up, we have Mr. Spider-Man Toby Maguire. For starters, fans once voted him the worst autograph signer in Hollywood, because apparently he's an egotistical maniac. And a woman named Molly Bloom, who also wrote the memoir Molly's Game, which was turned into a movie, great movie, said that at a poker game, Toby Maguire offered her a $1,000 poker chip if she would bark like a seal. What the fuck? Next up, we have Jared Leto, actor and performer with 30 Seconds to Mars. Apparently he doesn't have much patience for his fans when he's on stage. At a 2011 30 Seconds to Mars concert in Brazil, Jared Leto was trying to sing his lyrics along with a fan, and when he realized the fan didn't know the lyrics, he gave her the middle finger. I mean, lastly, we have Ariana Grande. Now, I know she loves her fans, but this was a one-time instance. Back in 2013, two girls, Jen and Kelly O'Connor, won a contest sponsored by MTV to meet Ariana Grande, where apparently she only spent 15 seconds with them, told them to delete all pictures they had, and never said goodbye. Celebrities who have allegedly been rude to their fans, Part 6. First on the list, and quite literally the most obvious, we have Ellen DeGeneres. We all know about the toxic workplace environment, her being rude to her staff, the list goes on. But there is literally a BuzzFeed article detailing a lot of the times that she was rude to her fans, making fun of fans' artwork to their tattoos to being condescending to a young translator. It's time to go. Next up, we have Charlize Theron. Charlize was allegedly a stereotypical Hollywood mean girl to fan and fellow actress Tia Mowry. Tia detailed that they were both at the same SoulCycle class one day, and she reached out to say hello, to which Charlize rolled her eyes and said, "Oh my god," which is fucking rude if you ask me. Lastly, and shockingly, we have Rihanna. A while ago, Rihanna was actually accused of cyberbullying one of her fans. The fan, Alexis Carter, wore a Rihanna-inspired dress to her prom. The hashtag prombat was started. Rihanna tweeted all these photos, and even started retweeting and favoriting some of the insults about the girl. Celebrities who are allegedly rude to their fans, Part 7. First up, we have Michael Jordan. He may be one of the most famous athletes of all time, but that does not mean he has to be nice. There have been countless stories shared by fans saying that Michael Jordan is an a-hole. From charging rapper Chamillionaire $15,000 for a picture, to being rude to an entire country club, and just being unwilling to meet fans after games. Next up, we have Cameron Diaz. When asked for an autograph, celebrities either yell at their fans or walk away from them. Cameron Diaz lectures them, because she hates giving autographs. Allegedly, when a fan asked her for an autograph, she turned and said, and I quote, "If I did it for you, I would have to do it for everyone." Very true, but also, what the fuck? And lastly, we have the queen of pop, Madonna. A video went viral of Madonna ranting at her fans when she was hours late to her own concert. She said it was because the video for her show was down, they needed it to reboot, not because she was being a diva. But then she called her fans diva bitches and said to stop